We're on the Eads Bridge because it's such a great place to be since it reopened last year. You can stroll across the Mississippi River. But you know, that's the sort of thing a tourist would do, more so than those of us who live here, because the river and the bridge, if we notice it at all, are just in the background. But you know, Living St. Louis likes to take good things about our community out of the background and shine the spotlight on them for the moment. And there are lots of good things, lots of people and groups doing good things. And whether we notice it or not, like the river, they just keep rolling along.
Oh, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from the nice warm bed, you just remember what the old man said. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.
This is a dog obedience class, but these aren't just any dogs. This batch of canines is participating in the Touch program at Support Dogs. Touch is a program that trains dogs and their owners to visit with patients at hospitals, nursing homes, and other healthcare facilities. For the last 14 years, the Touch program, therapy of unique canine helpers, has brought comfort to many sick and lonely people.
Take the dogs places where people might be confined or they don't have a lot of outside contact. What we do is the people bring their dogs in usually twice a month for an hour each time and visit with the residents or the patients, letting them pet the dog. Rehabilitation centers use the dogs, getting people to walk and move by petting the dog, move their arms and such. Our course is more advanced obedience, and then we also teach the dog how to work around hospital equipment, and we teach the people on different patient scenarios, try to prep them for when they actually do the visits.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Since 1981, Support Dogs has been helping people with physical needs through the assistance and companionship of man's best friend. And the Touch program is only part of the story. Support Dogs also trains Labrador retrievers to complete tasks for those who physically can't do it for themselves.
Any kind of mobility needs, multiple sclerosis, muscular dystrophy, rheumatoid arthritis, spinal cord injuries. We tell people anything if you don't have full use of your hands or your feet, we might be able to train a dog to assist you or assist them with their daily needs.
But not just any dog can be a service dog. These labs are donated or bought from local breeders and are the best of the best.
We don't use puppy mills, we don't use rescue dogs because we do need to know the background and the history of the dog. And these breeders usually are the ones that breed for show dogs, and we use Labrador retrievers because everything we teach them is based on their retrieval instincts. So it's easy for them to learn, and we call it work, what they do for us, but to them it's one big game, so they enjoy doing it too.
And they start the training as a puppy?
Yeah, between 7 and 12 weeks of age they start the training.
Over. You're funny.
Yeah, he's too pretty to...
This is Andy and his service dog, Odie. And Odie is nothing like the dog from the Garfield cartoon.
He helps me with all kinds of things. I mean, my room has never been cleaner. I'm pretty clumsy. I'm a quadriplegic. I'm a C5-6, so my fingers don't work very well at all, so I'm dropping stuff.
Before Odie came to live with Andy, he lived in a foster home. A foster home prepares the puppy for its life as a service dog, taking it to weekly training classes. Support Dogs even has a prison program in Greenville, Illinois, where inmates raise the dogs. In fact, that's where Odie was raised. But there is a catch. After 18 months, the dog is called to duty and placed in their new permanent happy homes.
Is that hard if, say, I, raise a lab as a puppy to be a support dog? Is it hard for the people? That would just break my heart.
That's
to give the dog back.
Actually, that's the hardest part. But what we try to do is, going in, they know what they're going to end up giving up the dog. We try to bring in clients throughout their training to show and tell them what the dog means to them and how it's changed their life. A lot of people will get another dog. They turn one dog in, they get another dog. We have one lady who's done 10.
He takes care of himself. He's really easy to go. They've done a lot of training with getting him to do things quicker, go to the bathroom, like that would seem to be a real problem thing, but he knows when it's time. You have certain commands, lots of verbal commands for him that they've taught us and they've conditioned over long periods of time, so it works great. I've been really impressed by how well and how long-term the training has been able to maintain in difficult situations. I've gone into the workplace and come out of the workplace in the last year, and he's been able to handle all kinds of new situations, new people, dogs.
You got a friend in me. Know some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too.
Yes, good boy.
Maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. Just me and you. As the years go by,
There you go.
friendship will never die. You're gonna see.
He's the best thing that ever happened to me.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me.